At the time of this video coming out, Fortnite Chapter 5 will end in a few days, and maybe, like, tomorrow it ends, actually. So, hopefully permanently. I do not know how they'd be able to make an OG Chapter 5. That would be kind of really bad. Listen, say what you will about Chapter 5. It was different, way different from how Fortnite used to be, but I enjoyed this chapter, and this season, most of the time. But I am ready for the next chapter. Whether you hated Season 1, loved Season 3 for the chaos, or are disappointed with Season 4, Chapter 5 has been a roller coaster of argument. And now the final season of Chapter 5 is coming to an end. Was it good? Was it worth it? Let's see. The map continues to expand, and honestly, it's getting quite crowded with now 8 biomes on the map. To go over the minor stuff first, the train is back, slightly better with more purple loot, but now still pretty ass. I'm glad it's back, though. Last season made me realize that once Chapter 5 ends in a few days, I'm gonna actually miss it unless they bring it back and make it good. The Stark landing pads are just cool, and the nukes that drop each game gives objectively good loot, so I don't dislike it at all. The dig sites with the henchmen are just quality of life benefits, I guess. I don't know. Let's just get to the actual POIs. Classy Course was unrightfully taken from us for Doom's Courtyard, which is worse, but still keeps the same feeling instead of just ripping it out of the ground and replacing it with something new. Castle Doom is an incredibly cool POI. It's super massive, like so many Easter eggs showing just how much of a tank Doom is, until it got like beaten by some sweaty 10-year-olds in 45 minutes. My only problem with Castle Doom is that it's on the very corner of the map, and it's always out of circle after the first circle, which means getting all the mythics is even harder after all the fucking campers who hate literally who hate to have fun. Having it replace something like Reckless might have been cool. Just imagine the train going through a station in Castle Doom. Reckless did get replaced by something else later in the season, but I'll talk about Fortnitemares in its entirety later. Anyways, overall, a really good POI. Doomstat and the Raft are excellent POIs, being way better than the ones they replaced, but the Raft is not lore accurate to Spider-Man, so 3 out of 10. This season, I definitely landed non-medallion spots a lot more, because for some reason, Fortnite decided that the skill-based matchmaking should be fucking broken. Okay, now for the loot pool. After 3 other seasons of somewhat janky loot pools, the unbalance with shotguns and the snipers, the chains of Hades, and the terrible ARs in the loot pool last season, and then like the other things. But finally, after all the bumps in this season as well, I think we finally reached a peace with a balanced loot pool. Sure, at the beginning, and up to its removal, the jetpacks were insane. The shield was broken at the beginning, but I think even though it's epic unnecessarily nerfed the jetpacks like 50 times, this season loot pool became tranquil. But this loot pool in question? Well, first, ARs. Like last season, the combat stayed at the beginning and was eventually swapped out by the Stark Industries rifle. One of the best ARs of all time got drunk and woke up hungover and then placed into the game without any wash-up. Bullet Drop and Hummingbird Recoil kind of absolutely ruined this. I still think it's good, but now towards the end of the season, I literally never see it in game. Like, is it removed or is it still in? Like, I don't know. It's not terrible, but I don't know why they had to change it when the Triforce Laser Rifle was hit scan. But the Striker AR came back. Everyone knows it's good. Does it have insane recoil without a scope, and they still haven't changed mod benches or where they spawn? Yes. But whatever. That's my biggest nitpick with Chapter 5. The way they handled mods. Only in Vaults and Loot Island, which wasn't too bad, but then bunkers came and locked them away until the 3rd circle. I don't know why they couldn't just be in every POI. Like I said, like 4 other times before, but whatever. The Striker Burst AR came back, now moddable, even though nobody cares anymore. Best AR this season, no doubt, and the Mythic is really good. Every Mythic AR ranked real quick, Emma Frost's, then Montague's, which is super underrated, but the others are better. Then the Machinists, which I also really, really like, but these top 3 are kind of just the same, just some are better than the others. Then Nisha's Striker, and then Ares' Warforged, which is somehow the best, but it is. Overall, the AR scene this season is really good. Okay, I gotta start going faster. Hammer Pump was never changed, ever again. Gatekeeper stayed, and the new shotgun is the Sovereign. Unlike the garbage that is the lever action shotgun, this is actually really good. Not as good as the Gatekeeper, obviously, but still way better than the Hammer Pump. Mysterio's shotgun is the only worthwhile thing Mysterio has, because his medallion can't fucking do anything right. Every mythic shotgun is 5 Megalodon's combat. I like it, but it's all right. Number 4, Peter Griffin's Hammer Pump. I haven't been able to use this since Season 1, so I kind of really forget. Then Oscars, and 3, 2, Mysterio's Sovereign. Weird pick, but I like it. And 1 is obviously Sharburst's. This is one of, if not the best shotgun of all time, right up there with the Enhanced Havoc. So, of course, it's going to be up here at the top. Anyway, shotguns this season were also very good. The new SMGs are the dual micro SMGs, which absolutely shred in close range and prove as a great SMG to accompany the Sovereign. And the Gwenpool Mythic is incredible. But with the Striker AR and Vault, they had to, for some reason, get rid of the Thunderburst and bring back the Hyper for some reason, which is an awful SMG that literally didn't get changed, and I don't think anyone ever picks this up. I never pick it up. As long as you ignore the Hyper, you get a good SMG in your inventory. The Monarch pistol is honestly amazing, and I sometimes take this over an AR because I actually have really good aim with this and terrible aim with the Striker Burst. In a season without snipers, this always catches me and other people off guard. Finally, the Marvel items, which is quite a few. I gotta go through this quick. On launch, Captain America's shield was awful, like I said, and by that I mean, superpower, overpowered. Then got nerfed and is now pretty good, but I don't usually pick it up or have space for it, but it's still good. The War Machine set is very fun. The auto turret usually stays on the ground unless I want a full War Machine set. It does good damage that can stack up, but I'd never have space for it. The hover jets and the arsenal, however, are amazing. The arsenal is a great way of applying pressure and works as good as a good SMG, but the jetpacks are in a league of their own. It can be considered the best movement item of all time. Epic knew this, which is why they nerfed it so many fucking times. And then they just removed it a few days after Fortnitemares came out. I don't know. Iron Man's flight kit is super overrated. Sure, it's incredible movement. You can drop out of the sky, and it's just really fun. But I would always take the jetpack over it because, sure, you can go super far. But in terms of straight mobility and agility, jetpacks were way better because there wasn't a 20-second cooldown. Combined with the combat kit, it becomes way better than the Chapter 2 versions. Literally no exception. Fury's Claws are okay melee, but the movement is actually very good. Doom's gauntlets are very fun, and I'm really happy they're only one in each match because having people run around with this like Magneto power would be an epidemic all over again. The medallions are alright compared to last season where they was fucking insane. Doom's is a copy-paste of Hades, but it's good, so I don't care. Emma Frost's is the best, easily, and the only problem is that there is an NPC who does the same thing, and it doesn't reveal your location on the map. But the NPC costs gold and can die, so this paired with the AR makes the Raft the most desirable medallion POI. And we don't even have to talk about Mysterio's medallion. I think everyone's already done their what it deserves. Everyone under the sun has said what they have to say about it. Also, the birthday medallion, which came after I made my medallion ranking video, which you should watch. But anyways, this medallion is easily the worst. Yeah, it doesn't mark you on the map, but the balloons literally get you killed every time. Only medallion that actively harms you. It doesn't matter. It was meant to be bad.
That is one big pile of shit.
Final thing. Infinity Gauntlet. Armor of Doom. Infinity Gauntlet 2. Same thing. Whatever. Armor of Doom looks better because you have better mobility and stuff, but whatever. It was a free win literally every time you got it. Yeah, it was super rare, and the entire lobby would fight for it, and then there would be under 10 people by the time you actually get it, and all the real people died fighting for it, so you just kill bots. But it was super fun, and I actually got it once. But every other time, I got brutally murdered because everyone sweats their ass off for this, even though there's like 7 people left when they get it, and then they just easily win. I think if it was in the first circle, it would be better. So A, you didn't have to wait as long every game, and B, there would be more people to slaughter as well as more of a threat in an actual fight. But otherwise, it was a very, very fun thing that completely changed the game. Anyways, overall, this season, Loot Pool was pretty magical. Best of Chapter 5. Don't have time to go over the Battle Pass that much, so Gwenpool is a very good Tier 1 skin. War Machine and his edit styles are incredible. Wolverine is the best beam skin this chapter and actually holds up throughout the season. Emma Frost is the only bad one. I know people think that she's bad, like the other type, but this skin is just super shit. Captain Jones is a pretty good remix skin, but another Marvel character should have taken him up other than him. Maybe Iron Spider or Mark 45 or a different remix like Ghost Rider Burger. I absolutely love this skin for some reason, and I'm probably like one of the only people on Earth who bought it. Mysterio is definitely my favorite of the past, but I really wish he and Emma got their own mythics instead of just the medallions. Mysterio got done dirty. Shuri is a great tier 100 skin and great skin in general. Nothing more to say. Doom is also a great secret skin. Maybe instead of Captain Jones, he was the tier 100 and someone else could have been the secret skin. But anyways, best battle pass of the chapter. Really good, actually. I know I've been rambling, but before my final thoughts, I want to talk about Fortnitemares real quick. Me being a Chapter 4 born Fortnite player, I only experienced the Chapter 4 Fortnitemares, which was pretty alright, but absolute dumpster shit compared to this year. I've heard people say that this is the best in years, but also that the Revenge of Midas was better. I can't argue, I never played the 2024 Nightmares, but hey, right now, I care about 2024. Even if it lasted 2.5 weeks, this saved the season for me. I was getting bored of the season, and I was drifting from BR to Reload slowly, while my friends still stick to Reload. Whenever I'm alone, I play BR now. This is just so fun. Yeah, sure, they made the underworld color red. Cool. And yeah, there's Mephisto. Cool. But the decorations to Rebels, Roof Glen, Glacier, Mountain Olympus, and Restored Reels were pretty fire, and the complete overhaul of Brawler's Battleground was also perfect. They changed Reckless to... Oh, fucking... They really added Disney's domain to Fortnite before GTA 6. Whatever. Both great POIs, and... Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I can't say "let's go freaky" when saying where to drop. Epic had to know what they were doing because it could have been literally called anything else, like Calamity Fields or Frantic Fields or Freak Off. Anyways, the train became infinitely cooler, and besides the fact that there's only one pumpkin launcher and only 2 wood-safe shotguns you can get per game, which room is pretty good, and the new items make this game fucking amazing. Sure, they're overpowered, but chasing people with a fucking chainsaw is fun as hell. Wow, this should be a weapon. Oh, wait, oh, wow, that is cool. That's really cool. Wait, hold on. Are they fucking drifting a chainsaw? Someone at Epic was absolutely drunk when they made this, because not only does it shred through literally any build, but I can't run a chainsaw in real life. I tried and I lost a finger. No joke. This is one of maybe my favorite items in all of Chapter 5. Then the Boom Billies are just fun, and Jigsaw Challenge is actually also really fun. You gotta kill another person, and if you don't in that time limit, you and your opponent fucking explode. So literally peak Fortnite. Also, I'm writing this before whatever the live event is, so it might have happened when this video comes out. But hopefully this comes out before Halloween. So okay, I won't do that again. I'm sorry. But here we are, the end of Chapter 5. People were hyped just to be turned off. I'm one of the few people who had hope for Chapter 5 the whole time. Sure, everything was broken, everything was nerfed, Greek items taken away, cars, medallions, absolute failure to deliver the items we were promised this season. But we also got some great things. Missed Potential really sums up this chapter. Yeah, there's all the, ew, the graphics are too realistic, the movement, oh my god, it's too realistic. But it really comes down to the greatness it could have been. Weapon mods were literally stuffed underground, the Greek items were too few and then got locked away, and the season never got updated. Cars were nerfed to the ground and everything became a counter, and we got some Marvel items, and the others were teased to be coming back but never came. We were left with nothing but claws and overpowered jetpacks. Even when it comes down to the little things, the train was a disappointment, and even the teased Steam train for Season 3 was scrapped and we never got it. Yes, Season 2 is my least favorite because it was left in the dust and became super stale and pointless. Yes, I like Season 3 after it was dunked in acid and cloned into a shadow of its former self. Yes, I think Season 4 had a bunch of good stuff going for it, but just didn't manage to save itself besides the 2 weak Fortnitemares. Yes, Season 1 is my favorite because it felt fresh and fun the entire time, somehow. I will reiterate, say what you want, I enjoyed this season, and I enjoyed this chapter, but I'm ready for the next one. This was a stepping stone. Hopefully Epic listens to the community, which they usually do, and Chapter 6 is as good as it can be. I'll see you in a month when I inevitably make my remix video, and then Chapter 6 will come around. Also, holy shit, this video took me a long time, and also this video took me a long time. This one should be out in a few days, hopefully. So, yeah, what do you think? Did you enjoy this chapter, this season? Let me know in the comments, and happy Halloween. I promise I won't jump scare you again, okay?